That is why you kind of have to experiment and find your dose, which is why you can't just do it once. Do you guys remember that 30-day challenge I made in episode 8? It's still there if you'd like to take advantage of that, because I highly encourage you give it at least a 30-day chance. But let's go to the concentration. The concentration of the bottle is really important. And this is something people bring to my attention often. They ask, CBD girl, I have the CBD. How much do I take? Well, without knowing the size of the bottle, the amount of milligrams in the bottle, you really can't tell someone how much CBD to take. So it's really imperative that you know these things. And this is really cool, guys. You can actually download an app. It's called ACCUGENTIX. And this will help you calculate this information. Again, that's ACCUGENTIX, ACCUGENTIX. And it's an app that helps you calculate the concentration of your CBD dosage or your CBD bottle. Once you figure out your concentration, that will help you find your dose. I know with Quartz Trading Co., the bottles, they tell you how big the bottle is, how many milligrams is in the entire bottle, and then it even tells you how many milligrams are in a certain amount of milliliters. So you know, like, for example, 1 milliliter is 5 milligrams for just hypothetically. So that will help you determine, 1, how many milligrams you're getting, and then 2, judging yourself and deciding if you need to increase your dosage. But always start small. You never want to go and start off with the strongest dose possible because you're the biggest person or you have the fastest metabolism, just because nobody really knows. And with the limited research, you have to take responsibility for finding that information for yourself on your own, which is unfortunate. But, you can always message me to help troubleshoot. And if you know someone locally that sells CBD or, have that kind of relationship, the people who know about CBD should be able to help troubleshoot with you and help you find your dose. And you may be wondering, where do I even start? Well, I think 5 to 10 milligrams is a really great place to start for anybody, for any adult, I should say. If it's, teenagers, children, CBD can be used for these people. And it definitely is a great alternative to giving someone that young medicine. So if you are using it for a child or teen, start small with 5 milligrams or less and see how they do after 3 to 5 days. If you are assessing yourself every 5 days, you should be able to find your dosage within 3 tries. And this can change. It can fluctuate. So if you notice that it's not working the same anymore, that may be a sign that you need to take a little bit more now. And if you're still unsure if it's even working, what I always tell people is just stop taking it for a few days and see if those symptoms come back. Because I know with anxiety, it's really subtle when you're using CBD, and you just may not even notice that you're not having that pitter patter in your heart that maybe you get every day, but on CBD, maybe it's not happening. So those are some tips. Ultimately, what we're doing here, this is organic Xanax, people. It's natural. It's an alternative to help calm your nerves, to help reduce pain that could be causing anxiety. It's not a cure. And if your anxiety is severe, consult a medical professional. It's not for everyone, and it may not help you, but it is worth a try. And if it is something that works for you, hooray! Finding relief naturally has always been a goal of mine, and it makes me really happy to help another find the same. So I'm going to end the episode with the CBD do's and don'ts. So do's and don'ts for this episode using CBD for anxiety. Do give CBD a shot if you're in your early stages of anxiety. Do try it first too. And if you're considering medication, if you're at the point where you know that you need something, definitely try this first before you opt to go for any medications. But remember that these are my opinions and recommendations and based on my own experiences and research. So always do your own research and determine if CBD is right for you. And if, like I said, if your anxiety is severe, consult with the medical professional. And do not use untested CBD products, especially vapes. Guys, don't use untested vapes. These can really harm your lungs. And without regulations, who knows what these people are putting in these things. So be very careful where you're getting your products. And don't give up on it. Use the 30-day challenge from episode 8. Don't just try it once and say it didn't work for you. And lastly, do go to quartztradingco.com. Take advantage of the 30% off code with COVID-19, which it's up there on the site. But plus, here's an additional 10% off for listening to this episode. Use code CBDGirl in addition to the other code. It's not case sensitive. And so that will get you a total of 40% off products, which is basically wholesale, guys. So take advantage of that. And if you have an experience that you'd like to share, or if you're still unsure what to do or what CBD product to get, contact me. That CBDGirlPodcast@gmail.com, or you can find me on Instagram at thatCBDGirl_. So check it out. Contact me if you need me. I'm here for you guys. And mostly stay healthy, stay inside, listen to this lockdown just to keep us all safe and sane. And don't forget to take your CBD. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you next month.